This week we find the group at a manor, a country estate that's just on the east side of the Moonwood. They had looked at the house from the outside and uh, gotten kind of a general idea of how the building's laid out, and we're just about to go in. I reset the counter a little bit to kind of account for darkness and some other things. But the party finds itself on the back terrace, um, working its way in through the conservatory. And with that, I'll throw it to the party.
You'll need to unpause the game.
It is unpaused.
It says it's paused on my screen.
Yeah, it's unpaused.
It's unpaused.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to switch a browser then. So before we go in, I think we should plan for what to do with the guards. I'm thinking, if we ambush them in this room, there were 2 guards that we know of on this floor. So my suggestion is that we get in place. Does anybody have a silence spell or something of that nature?
I don't think so.
I have poison spray, but
That's not silence. Yeah.
No, I don't have anything like that.
no.
Nobody.
So-
That's a shame.
So just a quick point. If you guys are talking back and forth like this, which I think is entirely appropriate, I'm going to assume that your characters are talking back and forth, and there will be a chance that you can be overheard.
Right. That's why we're outside.
That's why we're whispering.
Yeah, whispering.
Well, we're talking quietly, but we're also doing it outside the building, so they would have to be above us or something like that. Could you, Howard? Could you kick me from the game because I can't log in at a different browser?
Show you in
I
the
have a
game,
question
so-
about darkness.
I know
Right.
it wasn't working right, so I had
Is
to.
it this is like so dark that you can't even see the hand in front of your face? Kind of dark.
So,
Like the absence of there being anything at all, or like in a cave, or is this? Because I don't even know where my counter is.
So, well, your counter is right about here.
Okay.
It's right here.
I see it now. All right, so I guess anything that I do will have to like stack and be touching each other because it's so dark that you can't see anything.
So there's no lights on in the manor.
They don't appear to be.
Oh.
There's
This is like a special darkness, like a darkness spell or something, I guess.
Well, not only that, but they appeared to be human.
Yeah.
And they don't appear to be impacted by the lack of light since no lights are on in the manor.
Right.
Uh-oh. Maybe
Well-
they're not human.
They might not be.
But yeah, they
They're-
could be
they're-
lycanthropes for all we know.
A candle only throws dim light 15 feet, so unless they're near a window, you're not even going to see that.
Well, so yeah, we had gone in last time to the conservatory, and so now you've put us back outside, resetting the stage. So is the door locked? I can't remember. Was the door locked? Did we have to pick the lock?
To go into the conservatory, I used Mage Hand to open the window.
Yeah.
And once we've discussed how we're going to do an ambush, then I'm going to go inside and I'm going to open the door from the inside.
Okay.
I still
Well,
need to be kicked. I cannot rejoin.
You have
game.
been kicked.
Okay, it's still showing me as not.
But the idea is we want to try to eliminate the 2 guards that we know of on the first floor as quietly as possible.
Yep.
Correct.
And I don't know a way of doing that other than having like Connery like snap their necks or something.
Yeah, basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into this ambush with killing intent, but in deference to Anna's preference, as soon as possible, we will administer first aid. Splint their neck back in alignment and push all
Or
the guts
something.
back in so that they don't
Or
die.
just knock them out. My God.
Knocking out is way harder than just killing them outright and then giving aid so that they don't
I don't
die.
know. That sounds kind of psychotic.
It's
Can't
game
we use
life.
like a hilt of a sword or something? I mean, really?
I don't have a sword. I've only got magic spells to bludgeon them and cause their organs to rupture.
Okay, well, maybe maybe Ray shouldn't be taking the laboring oar then.
Well, I mean, other than like hitting him, trying to hit him over the head with a blunt instrument, or Connery, or somebody putting him in a knockout chokehold or something, which we could try. And if that doesn't work, we could kill him.
I can't do grapple very well because it's a strength.
It's a strength-based thing.
Okay.
Listen, I can
Uhtred
buff
was our
you.
grappler.
I can buff you,
Uhtred was the
Connery.
grappler.
I have a strength of 9.
Yeah, well, I can buff you.
I have the strength of a,
Who's the strongest? I've got 10. Ferris, what's your strength?
Stand by.
My
12.
strength is pretty good. It's 15.
Yep.
What?
Yours is?
Oh,
It
that
looks
makes
like
sense.
it looks like Anna's going toe to toe with all these
she's
guards.
she's the gymnast here.
Listen, I
Isn't
would
it
like.
easier we just shoot them?
I would prefer if we could knock people out. I mean, if it comes down to us having to kill people, okay. But, I mean, if they are people, if they're not people, then it's all off the table. Because if they're walking around with no light and they can see, that kind of
You'd be like,
causes some
"Excuse me,
concern.
sir, are you a human being?" Okay.
Are you really a person?
Well, we could have Anna go into the conservatory. We'll hide kind of near the door. She could start playing some music or something to kind of bring them in, and just be like, "Hey
We have to
guys,
be
how you
careful. We
doing?"
only want to bring in the people on the first floor.
Yep.
So we do have to be a little bit careful about that.
All right. Well, I don't even know how we're going to get inside if we can't see. So, and this is like,
Yeah, there is that issue.
Well, getting inside is not a problem, but it's
the supernatural darkness where we cannot see
the
anything.
supernatural darkness. Yes.
So there's heavy cloud cover tonight. So what little moonlight there was
Gotcha.
is really not offering a whole lot of help.
Well, I've got dark vision. Ferris has dark vision, right?
Right, and
everybody but Anna and Connery, I think, basically has.
Yeah. So
All right. So I need
to
to hold somebody's hand.
Yeah, you just hold some hands. We'll take you in,
hold on
and
to
then
Ross.
Yep.
and then when combat starts, I think we fire up the globe, right? Maybe.
Connery, why are you grabbing my head?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Better your head than your butt.
Yep.
I'm pretty low to the ground. He'd be leaning over to get my butt.
Well, you never know.
I guess are we going to stay in dark mode to take out the guards, or are we going to light up the room with the globe?
Well, I'm assuming that he would not allow us to attack if we can't see a target.
Well, you'd be at disadvantage. They'd be effectively invisible.
Yeah.
I mean, myself.
Does anyone have fairy fire?
No, I don't. But maybe lighting the globe will lure one of them in first.
Right.
Without making noise.
The light under the door.
Dispatch that one, and
just
then
light a candle for that. For.
Well, we want it to be bright enough that they notice it.
Okay.
We could always just set the room on fire.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
That I can do.
Yep.
You're my go-to guy if we get to Plan C.
Yep.
The wolf kind of scowls at the notion of you guys setting the room on fire.
Well, sure, it's his house.
Well, if he has a better idea, he can say something. Oh, wait, he can't.
No,
Yes,
I like that. Let's go in and let's
I
Let's
am
light up
back
the
in, by
globe.
the way. Yeah. Well, let's. Should we light the globe up? Yeah, it's got to be inside the conservatory. Does it have different levels of brightness, or is it just daylight or not?
Are there curtains over the windows?
There
These
were
things I
none
don't know.
described.
What's that called?
Drift globe.
5D drift globe. Can you control the brightness on it? So, light or daylight?
Okay,
So I
so
guess it does have two settings.
So light would be torchlight level.
I gotta look at that spell.
I thought I lost audio for some reason. It gave me some kind of
It's
volume thing, and I hadn't even touched anything.
Hmm.
Well, Howard's
So
looking it up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
slightly stronger than a torch.
Slightly. Okay, so that would probably be the good setting
Yep.
to
Yeah.
use for this. So I'm just gonna turn to Chad or whatever his name is, and just be like, so do you want these guys dead or alive? Not
Chad.
the wizard, or sorry, not the ranger. We know we need to keep him alive. I'm talking about his underlings.
yeah, nod for dead, shake for
Right.
alive.
It's your house. We're here because you needed help. Do you want him alive or do you want him dead?
He just kind of tilts his head and
Oh, like whatever.
He's non-committal about his rescue.
Okay.
Well, he's not committal about the fate of the people that are in there.
Right.
I guess.
All right. Well, he's not going to throw a fuss if they accidentally have an accident. So I'm going to suggest that Anna take position by the. Let me zoom in. Ooh, that's too much. By the harp. I'll take position by the piano. Conry, if you could be by the doors.
I have no idea where that's at. You'll have to move.
I'm clicking on it. It should highlight even if it's dark.
All right, where's the harp? Because I only see the piano.
Harp's over here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll be by the piano.
Might tell me if I'm in the wrong spot.
Well,
I don't have.
You're moving in.
The
I
doors
thought that's
are
what we
open,
were
No,
doing.
I was kind of setting the pattern, but
Oh, okay.
I guess people
My
could.
bad. My
I
bad.
guess people could. Yeah, it could be the recap, the voiceover while everyone's moving into position.
I think I should be kind of in the middle of the room to be able to cover.
I think so too. I think you
With a
and
ranged weapon.
LaFay should be toward the back because you can do the ranged. What I'm going to do is Conry, you let a few people through. There were only two, so let's hope that there's only two. So we're going to try and draw two people in. I'll drop the one in front. Shion, my sprite, will close the door behind him after the second guy goes through and lock it.
Ah, there you go. That'll be good.
And then you're going to just pound the guy in the back. Sorry. Pound the guy. No, not the pound the guy in the end. Pound the last man to come into the room.
Okay.
There's a prison for that, right?
There is a prison. Shawshank. And I will send the sprite in invisibly to make sure that the two doors that I'm flashing right now are locked. Assuming that they have locks.
Okay, so you're sending Sheehan in now?
Yeah, invisibly.
Do we have a
Okay.
window open yet, or door?
We do. The window is open.
there any way to tell whether there's a spell on the on there to like an alarm trap on them?
Detect magic, but I don't have any. I don't have that ability.
Okay.
And as for Anna, do you happen to have a hooded lantern in your inventory?
Let me check. I don't think so. But let's check.
If you don't, I have one. Might I suggest that we stick the drift globe into the lantern?
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
hooded lantern. We can close the shutter so that it's much more controlled.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that would
That's a
be
great
fine.
idea. All right, Mike, you get the
I have
first
a
note of the
blanket
night.
if need be.
So I can't drag an item. Well, maybe I can. Can I drag it onto your character? No.
We could just role play. It's fine.
All right. Anyway, so assuming that the drift globe fits inside the lantern, Howard, that is what I am suggesting is that she uses the hooded lantern to control where the light goes.
No.
All right, then
The
wrap your cloak around it.
Drift globe's a little too big for the lantern.
Clever but futile idea, Mike.
Well, when we get back to town, we can use some party funds and just build a custom drift globe hooded lantern.
No, nothing is ever that easy.
Yeah.
But
Well, for now, use your cloak or
But it's gonna
here,
get.
we've got these extra skins. Just use it to wrap it around it so that you can control how much light comes out.
Howard, I had a question for you. How thick is the blanket that I have? Would that be okay to still see the light using the blanket, or is it a very thick blanket?
So the blanket would probably obscure the light entirely. So if you were to, wrap it around half of the globe or whatever, you could do that. But it
It's
would be
either that or
direction.
stick it in the head of one of those worms that we killed the other day and just have the eyes light up. I think that should cause a morale check as well. If you saw that looking at you at night.
Listen, if you want to do that and you want to clean the globe after, that's up to you, man. I'm not doing it.
I think that's
I have
a great
to do all
idea.
the cooking anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to try that, I mean, I have no problem with you intimidating them.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it'll work, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So, does she report the sprite report back that the doors are locked and or there are no locks to lock?
No, there are no locks. They latch, but they don't lock.
All right. Then in that case, I will give her the same spiel that I gave the party. Anybody want to make any changes before we go in?
Murphy will have a field day.
Oh yeah, this is only the initial plan. As soon as we're all in there, it'll all go to shit. But
yeah,
if we're good, we're good.
No good plan survives contact with the enemy.
First encounter, yeah. All right, so then
Everybody has a plan.
I'm gonna go inside. I assume I need a stealth roll at this point.
Yeah, everyone that goes in the building is going to need a stealth roll, and if you're going in blind, all right, we know that Ray's fine. If you're going in blind, you have to roll your stealth at disadvantage.
Oh, I got a 30.
I thought we had the drift globe where we can.
It's covered right now, so it should be equal to like a candle or whatever.
All right, so we're not stacking. We're going in individually, and we have to just fumble around.
Well, I had to go in through the door. Could we get some illumination to reflect that the drift globe is?
All right, so she's going to have the drift globe out and try to hood it partially
with her blanket, yeah, or at least that was what I was suggesting, and I think that's what she was doing based on the question about the blanket.
So how about we wonder if I can. Here, let's see if I can do it this way.
Where you can beam it.
So
And how tall are
can-
these ceilings? Out of curiosity.
oh, they're tall.
right.
This one's like 12 feet. They're tall.
So I will just position her like right over here. You can see where she's at, Howard. And she's just got the instruction of after the second guy, close the door and throw the latch.
All right. There's your hooded drift globe, and whatever direction you're facing, you're gonna light up.
And
You
it's not
kinda
because
have-
of your smile for once.
So, I forgot. How do I turn myself around?
So it's mouse wheel or control mouse wheel, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
there I
control
go.
mouse.
It's not turning.
You
Yeah,
got her
do that.
selected?
Shift mouse wheel.
I thought it was control mouse wheel. There
Oh,
it
there we
goes.
go.
It is control mouse wheel.
Maybe it's different for different setups. Mine's shift. Maybe it's both.
Yeah, I do a shift.
So what door is open?
No, there's a door open in the back of the room right by Ray.
This door's open.
And technically there's a window over by the piano that is also open.
So we have enough light for those who don't have dark vision to see.
I believe so. Once Anna comes into the room, especially.
So we need to roll that now.
Right. I'm going in.
Yep. And I'm going to proceed to take cover by the piano.
Howard, is there a reason why my dark vision? Well,
Was it all black and white?
right.
Yeah. Is it
Down
I mean,
here,
it's lit
right,
up
Mike?
now 'cause the-
Down here.
It's lit up now because the globe's in the room, but before that, I wasn't getting what I thought was night vision. But well, it's fine.
It might have been because outside it was unnatural darkness.
No,
Because
that was
Sarah-
natural.
Oh, was it
That was
natural?
natural dark. Yes. There was nothing unnatural about that.
So you hiding behind that piano, Ray? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like partial cover.
I think there's something wrong with the scale of the room because is every square.
That was we discussed that last week, that the scale is kind of weird
Yeah.
Well,
on
it's
this
just
room, and you just kind of have to roll with it.
Okay.
the,
Okay.
it's the doors are not centered on a tile for whatever reason,
Because there's
and I'm not.
okay. They're 10-foot squares or 5-foot squares.
5 foot
5,
squares.
isn't
You're
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay.
each parquet tiling is 2.5 feet.
Okay. All right, I got you. Because the size of the chairs were messing me up. I was like, going.
It's for children. It's for
It's a-
children's
yeah.
recitals.
It's a school.
Yep. All right.
The former lords, gesturing to the wolf, they were very kind to the children. They wanted everyone to learn musical lessons.
Halfling children.
All right.
Halfling children, yes.
I hand signal that I'm in place.
Okay, so
And how many doors are there? There's 3 doors.
There's 3 doors.
So how are we gonna tell which door they come through? Is what I'm
Well,
thinking.
I
We
can't
don't
lock
know.
them.
Okay.
And I can't even wedge the doors because it would be noisy if I
Right.
pounded.
Yep. Right.
So I
ready.
don't have any good way of stopping them from coming in any door.
All right.
One thing that we did not talk about was the lure sound. Let's give it a moment and see if they come in because of the light coming in under the door, which would be brightest over here. And then if that doesn't work, then yeah, we'll whistle.
So do we have to
Alright,
roll
you
another
guys are-
stealth roll now that we're in place?
Did you all roll stealth rolls? I didn't see them. I saw Ray's and I saw Connery's.
Oh, nope.
Okay. Do we have to roll another one now that we're in place? How often do we need to roll a stealth roll?
You're hiding now to be in your ambush spot, so
13s all around.
Looks good.
And a 3.
yeah. Well, she's holding a live source. She's not going to be very stealthy.
So we'll give it a couple minutes, and if it doesn't seem like they're being attracted to the light, well,
Come into
maybe
the
we'll have
light.
Anna flash them. We'll have Anna flash them.
Come into
All
the
right,
light,
so-
butthead.
Flash 'em or flash 'em?
Hey, flashbang.
All right.
She flashes him, I
So-
bang him.
So you guys are trying to set up an ambush. What's your trigger event, and
Well,
what are you going to do?
the party didn't disagree that after 2 people come in, the sprite is going to close the door. I'm going to hit the guy in the lead. Connery's going to hit the guy behind him. Then LaFay and Ferris will support as needed.
Holding action.
Well, I mean, this is our ambush action, so they're going to come into the room, and then as soon as the second guy comes in, that's the trigger event to close the door.
Okay.
And then, of course, if only one person comes in, once things start firing off, well, I can tell my sprite to close the door at any point because fortunately, I have a telepathic bond with it. So if it seems like I'm not going to get that second person, then I'll just close the door and then we'll pop them.
All right. So individually, if 2 people come through the door, you guys are going to get an ambush action. What are each one of you doing? We'll start with Anna. What are you doing?
So I'm going to cast enhance ability on Connery. We'll do the strength one.
Okay. And then Elmore, what's the ranger going to do?
Are we subduing or are we killing?
It depends on your interpretation of subdue.
I am going to.
You're going to neutralize the target.
We're supposed to neutralize quickly and quietly.
You're going to render it
How you
unable
interpret
to
that to your skill set.
unable to do their job.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
At this point, I'm falling under. I am in a house in a land that has castle doctrine, and therefore, legally, I am.
They could shoot to kill.
What
yes.
is Castle Doctrine?
A man's
Oh,
home
you-
is his castle, and they get to defend it with lethal force.
Yep.
Leave it to California to ask that question.
Right.
Well, you know.
I think it might just
I'm
be
just
Anna.
being real.
I'm pretty sure Jason and I both know what it is.
That's because you're from Indiana.
Right, you're not from California. Well, I mean, technically, that's not their house, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's not their house.
No, technically right now, I would be the bad guy.
Yeah, we're
Right.
the intruder. That's true,
Right.
but it's not their house, technically.
We're not
Yeah,
the
it's-
intruders
All
because
right.
the owner of the house asked us to come in.
Right.
Right.
All right. Jason, when the trigger event has been triggered, what's the Fae going to do?
Well, Scorching ray.
But if he doesn't need the scorching ray, don't unleash the scorching
Yeah,
ray.
obviously, if both
exactly.
targets are already down, he's not
Yeah.
going to fire it off.
Right. Yeah. Only if I detect that the rest of the party is unable to subdue these guys while I use scorching ray.
Yeah.
No accidental discharges.
Yes. Escalation of force will be needed at the point that we do not subdue.
And when we get an action, right? We're not doing bonus actions and all that.
I think it's a full.
You
turn.
get
You get to move. You get to have an action.
It's a
and
turn
a bonus action.
without them
correct, Howard?
having.
You
Correct.
basically get it. You get a turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you get
move-
everything you would normally do.
Yeah, so if you want to cast something as a bonus,
Yeah.
you can.
Well, I'm going to shoot the guy, and then I'm going to have Rot maul him. Charge and maul.
Good then. And then Mike.
Well, for Shion, it's close the door for the sprite.
Got it.
That's her action. And then for myself, I'm going to assassinate the lead guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You see what you get when you mess with the orphans?
That's correct. All righty then. Oh, here we are.
Music to battle by.
Yeah.
Music.
Seems kind of fitting since we're in a conservatory. It's very peaceful to die.
All right. Tense violin starts. The door opens. The guy screams, "Oi, what the?" and steps in.
All right. So
So
Connery would be behind the door. Yep. Okay.
He's reaching for, what is he reaching for? That's Shion. I want Shion. Can I move Shion a second here?
Sure.
Because I keep getting her. He's reaching for a longsword.
I'll just put her over there.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
And
No
this
one else.
guy
Where's the other
pulls
guy?
in behind.
Yep.
Everyone roll initiative.
Where's the other guy? I
Get
don't
that
see
on.
him.
Trust
Yeah,
in the
you don't.
system. Oh, there it is. Man, what a crappy initiative roll.
Yeah. That's
Uh-oh. That's a good thing I'm buffing Connery.
All right. Well, some of you see two targets clearly.
I see his legs.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you all see. Who lose? Jason.
Jason.
Jason, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. That's an excuse for me to go down the hall. Take two.
What's that? Oh. So there's a second one just on the other side of the doorway, Matt.
I see that, yeah. I just tried to magnify on an image that I had on another screen, and it blew it up against all the screens. So for a blip, we're gonna have some things on the playback.
Right.
Yeah.
And just so you know, there's no such thing as non-lethal assassination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give him first aid afterward.
Yeah. That was. I figured that was the good joke there.
If my initiative had been higher.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
All right, I'm gonna take a bathroom break since everybody else is too.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Everybody had to take a pee break.
Okay.
You back, Jason?
He had been.
I heard him.
I am back. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I got a drink and I put my cozy on it.
Nice. Collector's items.
Contraband.
That's wrong thought now.
Yeah, it sounds like Jeff Bezos is going to buy the team and change the name back.
Is he really?
That's-
I wouldn't. That doesn't sound
That's
like
what he said.
Which team
he
are we
might-
talking about?
Washington.
The
Well, they
Reds-
used to be the Washington Redskins, but what did they change their name
The
Commanders.
Commanders.
to? What, mate?
The Commanders?
Or the Washington Commies for short. You know, Dan Snyder made his billions in marketing and he couldn't come up with a better name than that.
Well, it's kind of fitting, though, I think.
Jason, you sound like you're across the room.
Oh, I'm doing something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he is across the room.
Barely.
That's why.
All right. Well, keep going.
I think we're waiting for Matt. He had to
Yeah.
take a bio break. But I guess if you wanted to, you could continue their movement because that's the second one was the trigger.
Well, he kind of stopped there in the doorway just to kind of look around. So he's like in the doorway.
Hmm.
Stop yelling.
We've got
Alright,
ambush
so-
interruptus.
So one stepped in, said something to the effect, "Oh, oi, what's this?" and started reaching for a weapon. One just kind of stood in the door. He's also reaching for a weapon, but he's reaching for a bow. I'm sorry. Amend that comment. He's reaching for hand axes.
Oh, great.
Does he look at me?
I think you're behind the door.
Yeah.
You are behind the door.
So he does not see me.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay. I'll wait for him to go by.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think I could close the door anyway, even if I wanted to try it, because he would be in between the door closing.
All right, so Matt's holding his thing until.
It's as planned. As planned.
Okay.
Waiting for the other
Ferris.
guy to get through the door. So they're not in the combat round yet.
Correct.
No, this is your freebie.
Yeah, I told you I was waiting for the second guy.
Okay, well, he's just gonna, for now, at least at this point, he's gonna be standing in the door.
Okay.
I'm sure Connery could see him through a door crack, between the hinges or something.
Connery can see that he can see the second guy.
Yeah, I
as
can
he's
see
standing
it.
in the doorway, like there's like a gap in the hinge between, and
Yeah.
he can see there's a second guy there because he's actually carrying a candle.
And he knows he stopped, right? So
He's grabbing hand axes.
Yeah.
all right, so it's my turn then, right? Still?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Whose phone is ringing?
No answer. Right to voicemail.
I muted him.
I am going to shoot. I'm going to shoot this first one.
Gonna hit.
That's not a critical, just normal.
It's a normal hit.
I don't know that it would. Yeah.
All right, and
Oh, I've got them both selected.
It's like area effect weapon there. That's impressive.
Oh, you can see those red numbers when I do that?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot the one standing in the door now.
Putting an arrow in each of them.
Yeah. Make it harder for them to run.
So actually, that will be a critical hit. What? They're reading as the same token. I don't have them both selected.
They're psychically linked. They
Do you-
feel each other's pain.
What's going on? Is it taken from both then?
It's counting them as two copies of the same person.
Oh,
So when he
Heaven.
damages one, it's damaging both.
we're having technical difficulties. Do we need to pause that then for now? Or keep track?
Up to Howard.
Can you add damage
Eight-
back to the one after
8
you
on
hit
the
it?
one guy and 17 on the other guy.
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
They're such good buddies that just, anything that happens to the one, it just hurts the other. Right,
Exactly.
right here,
To see his buddy get hurt hurts him. He feels his
The
pain.
Corsican brothers.
Pretty much.
Or the Rick and Morty dragon slut thing. Soul bonded.
Well, then what does that mean? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. When I change ones, it's updating the other. I can't see divorce.
I wonder why they're like that.
Well, can you bring in a different counter?
So they have the same represented actor. That's what the problem is. Okay. I can't seem to fix it. No matter what I do.
Well, pen and paper time.
Yeah, I was. Who's going to share initiative? They're going to share everything. It kind of screws everything up.
Wins.
I hate computers.
All right. So he's now seems to have a distinct token. That's how you. Okay. So that one took 17. So that one took 8. That should be that. Now, if I do. All right. Hopefully I don't. If you guys will forgive me.
This time, but next time, no, we're taking you out.
It's back doing it again.
Can you
I'm
just
a
keep
total
track of its
destroy-
hit points and then just kill him when?
Yeah, I'll have to keep track of its initiative and every other tracker it has on it. I'll have to keep track of it separately, which is there are other things that they have to track, conditions and. All
Just
right,
throw a goblin in there. Do you have a goblin or an orc? Just throw that in there.
Random bandit.
Mhm.
Anything.
Bunny. I'm going
Yeah,
for
put a
bunny.
bunny in there.
Vicious bunny.
Bring forth the holy hand grenade of Antioch. You must count it to 3, but only after you count it 1 and 2. Vicious pointy teeth.
Okay. So what we do is this.
Kill this other guy twice.
Yeah. He's a cat. He's only got 2 lives left. Yeah. Just make the other one a cat. There we go.
Like, anybody played Dishonored, the computer game?
It's been so long, I can't even tell you anything about it.
They had a power called Share Fate,
Oh,
and you could link up to like 7 or 8 people, and then whatever happened to one happened to all of them.
oh gosh. Well, if I would have known that, Howard, I wouldn't hold my action for the second guy. I'd just pummel this guy.
Yeah, exactly. With any luck, it's all the guards.
Right.
I can't divorce them.
They were Siamese twins at birth.
I created an entirely new one, and it's
What did you
Be
do
good
this
trick.
map, Howard?
I guess we win.
They're mind flayers. It's a hive mind.
Right? Here we go.
The Borg.
The feedback of the one death is enough to take them all out.
Sorry.
12 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah.
this is maddening. I'm almost ready to reboot my computer. It's everything just seems to. I update one thing and 3 other things change. Okay. I can't fix it. They're inextricably linked. I've even created a whole new token. I now have 3 of them in my inventory. So, like, if I go, I select him and I hit, yeah,
We can't see any of what you're doing because it's.
I can see the
I-
little red things
yeah.
going.
Whatever I
Oh,
do to
I
one,
can't.
I'm doing to the other. Why are these things? All right.
Did you want to just restart, Howard? It's okay.
I've deleted them both. They no longer exist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to right back.
Okay. And they're spawning now with the damage.
Oh God!
I've taken them off the map, created a whole new prototype, put them back on the map, and it's persisting.
Maybe some other thing.
I can do it with kobolds. I've done multiple things with multiple creatures all the time, and I've never
Yeah.
run into this.
But if you want to restart, Howard, it's fine.
I don't know if it's going to change anything. Prototype token. Meanwhile, the exciting music keeps playing. All right, I just spawned 2 brand new ones. I can't do it. If I do like kobolds, is he doing that too? a different actor. I just updated the game today. I wonder if this has got to do with that update.
If it's this, well, I mean, it depends on when the update came out, but I updated mine not that long ago, and it was fine.
I updated mine today because there was something new. They're separate. I don't know what to do here. What if I duplicate this?
Back yet?
No. There's something bugged about that particular.
Something bugged about the map?
No, because I can do it with kobolds all day long.
Change them to kobolds.
Look at that. Did you see it? I just created new ones and it did it again.
Yep. Well, change it to something else besides guards. I mean, we don't care as long as you know. As long as can you change their hit points after you've made them?
You don't get it. I've got features and stats and actions and things. I built these things.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not going to be able to just pick any actor and it's.
It's like us losing a character.
Yeah, I got you. Can you make one a kobold and the other?
But what if I do this? My God. All right, these for some reason these guys have to be unique. Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Jason sent something that said the server says it's muted. Have you muted them?
Sorry, there was noise coming
All right.
through and I mute you.
Yeah, he
Yep,
muted
yep.
him because of the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right, almost there. All right, so this guy took some damage. Turn him around. They had names and.
He's
took
now
8 points of
Thug
damage.
1 and Thug 2. In the credits.
Actually, that is entirely what they're called now.
It's okay. We wouldn't have known their names anyway if they
Yeah.
were dead.
We're not gonna care what their past is. We're murder hobos
Yeah.
anyway.
Right? Well, some of us are.
I don't know
All
what
right.
that's, you know.
It's not. I'm not a murder hobo. That's part of my backstory.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Anna.
So,
Oh, wait. Ferris, were you done?
No, Rod still had to do his
mauling.
charge and maul of the guy in the door.
And for some reason, I
Can
can
you
no
reach it?
longer see him.
Whoops.
He's
Yeah, he's
there.
like right
I
next
can still see his counter, so to speak, but I can't. It's like everything's been muted, which is okay. It's
That's
fine.
because they've lost their candles.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's got a candle.
Oh wait, I can't hit that guy that one if I have to go right next to this other one, can I? Is that right, Howard?
Huh?
Am
You
I
can
able
hit
to
him.
move like that?
I don't know how far he moves, but
Well, no, the distance is fine. It was this guy here that I was concerned about. Since I'm moving within range of him, I can't.
no, it's only if you move away from melee that you present an opportunity attack.
Okay, all right.
You can enter melee, but once you enter melee, if you leave melee, you could present yourself an opportunity attack.
So, all right. So I'm gonna maul the guy that's in the door.
The only one who cares about the guy outside the door. I really want to know his backstory.
The one outside the door is being mauled currently.
Oh, okay.
At least
That's
I
a
think
hit.
that's the case.
Okay, and that was a charge too. So
All right. So, what is his? What's the DC on that charge?
that was
DC 13. He is not knocked down.
he is not. Okay, so and just normal damage then, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay, Anna.
And that concludes.
How close do I have to be in order to cast on Conway?
Depends on the spell.
The enhancement.
It'll say in the spell description. So if you look at what do you enhance ability,
It's my dext.
at the bottom of the description, it says. Oh, it's touch range.
All right. So, am I too far to run up to
What do I
Conway?
only have? Have I taken?
Yeah.
I don't
No, you're
remember
not.
taking any damage during this whole time.
You haven't fully healed from
Okay.
your encounter with the Grix.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So I'm gonna go run up to Conry. For some reason, when I've been trying to use my mouse to move, it's like not moving. So I've been using the you know.
So do you click and then right click when you get to the point?
I've been using the the keyboard. What are those called?
The arrow
buttons?
keys. Or not the arrow keys, the Wased's keys.
Yes, that's what I've been using. All right. So do I have to pick which one to use on Conry, or is it just a
Yeah, no.
casting the enhancement one?
You pick which at the time of casting. You pick which
Okay.
ability you're enhancing.
All right. So I'm going to let's see here. All right, I'm going to enhance his dexterity then.
Okay. So Matt gains temporarily. So it's dexterity. It's not a choice. Am I missing that, or I don't see the dexterity choice?
It's Cat's Grace.
That's great.
Cat's
Yeah.
Grace. Oh. So he now has advantage on dexterity checks and doesn't take damage from falling up higher heights.
Yeah, hopefully that won't be an issue.
Okay.
Howard can come up with some scenario for that.
All right.
Don't count him out.
Featherfall is for Featherfall.
The Fae? Jason, you're up. You're muted, by the way.
I guess it's game on. My holding action was to scorching ray if I determined that things weren't being handled.
They do not look like they're in hand.
I'm not sure if I want to go there at this point, but I'm guessing we're probably making enough noise. We're probably alerting other people in the building anyway. So
I'm hoping not.
Well, I don't. I mean, we got a
Arrows
dog
aren't terribly loud. The dog, well, that's debatable. But
I mean, the guy's probably screaming out from the dog attack, right?
real men don't scream when their balls are bitten by a wolf.
They
just take it.
It's because they can't.
He sounds like Michael Jackson.
You know what?
Jumper, sick balls.
Okay. All right. I'll make a decision. I'm gonna continue to hold action and not start firing up the room with the scorching rays. So, but I'm gonna move a little bit closer. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move. I don't have to use do I have to use the action that I declared? Or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I move though if I don't use the action?
Yeah. Did you say that you were going to move as part of your
I
plan?
did not. No, I did not. All right.
Then
Okay. All right. Okay. I will
Ray?
I'm going to assassinate the first guy.
I'll catch him when he falls.
That hits.
So he takes 24. And assuming he's still standing, he gets the second one.
He's still standing. All right. So sneak attack is once per turn.
Yeah. But assassination isn't. I'm assassinating, which rolls at advantage.
Okay.
This is how we've been playing.
Yeah. I'm just reading that just to make sure that we aren't overplaying it a little bit. Okay. All right.
So does it hit?
What'd you roll?
14.
No, that misses.
That's all I can do.
All right. So now these guys are going to come into combat. And they each are going to...
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, as it stands right now, at the end of Ray's turn, the second guy has not come into the door, and the first guy is standing next to me.
He's standing kind of in the doorway. I couldn't really represent.
Okay. So can I attack? I mean, there's no way to attack that guy that's standing in the doorway, right?
You could use the door to bludgeon the shit out of him.
You position them in such a way that I cannot attack him, correct?
Well, I guess you could have moved to where Rot was and attack him.
So since I have not, since my trigger has not happened, am I still able to take an action, or have you effectively neutralized me?
No, you said you were going to close on the first guy, the last guy in, And if you're assessing that that is the last guy in, you could move through rot and get into melee range. Second guy, it would be in the hallway, I guess, but
So I could go through this door right here and then come in behind him. In other words,
well, no, you would move through rot and like that. You're allowed to move through an ally.
okay. So can I get in a flanking position? Is that will you allow that?
I guess.
Okay. All right. So can I take my action then?
But if you do that, you leave melee from the first guy, and he gets an opportunity attack.
Oh my god. On the other sheet, I don't think you do. I'll just go through the other goddamn door. I mean, you know, that'd be the best way to do that. I mean, it would make more sense.
You're still going to be leaving melee from the first guy standing right next to him.
He's got a door between him, so can the guy meet opportunity attack through a door?
Whatever.
Well, the same would be true.
I don't care. Whatever Howard wants to do, it doesn't matter anymore. I just do whatever Howard wants to do. I'll just, you know, not take. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying if you do like I suggested and move here, go around rot, stay in melee, and do this, you can still get your free attack. It just won't be at advantage. Or you could take the risk of an opportunity attack as you pass through the doorway, and maybe he won't hit you and it won't cost you anything, and then you can attack at advantage.
I'll use my step of the wind, and then he can't do it anyway. So I'm still going to attack at advantage, and I'll use my step of the wind.
All right, spend a key point.
Whatever you wish. Step of the wind. Sorry, I'm sighing because I can't see very well right this moment. All right. Now we're going to stunning strike. Yes, I know that that's going to use a key point. Okay, and
Okay,
strike.
that's a hit.
He's stunned.
Well, you can roll your damage, but
Is it a critical at 23?
he's not stunned, and then it's not a critical.
And we'll hit him again.
Roll d6. Almost irrelevant, but okay, that's a critical hit.
Sorry. All right. Begin.
All right. So what was that? That one's still linked to the other ones, apparently.
Van Jones.
Good grief. Look at this mess.
I love computers.
Which one's this? That one. So this 30, I removed that. Dash, definitely removed that. This guy should... All right, there's that one. Okay.
Yeah, that looks right.
Now then.
You have two tough thugs in the doorway.
They,
In the
I'm sorry?
encounter tracker, Ray is sandwiched by two tough thugs that appear to be on the same square. Is that intentional?
the encounter
So if I click on the
tracker-
one, if I click on the one that goes at 9:13, I get there, and if I click on the one that goes last, I also get there. So do you actually have two
I
tough
don't-
thugs in that square?
I do not see two
Does
in the
anyone else see
encounter
this in
tracker.
the encounter tracker, or is
No,
it just?
I only see two of them, and they're two separate.
Yeah, one's. Well, yeah, okay. So then it's just. I think Forge is just being an ass today, because I actually
Apparently.
do see two in the tracker.
All right, so
One at 9:13 and one at 5:13.
so they're going to use superiority dice. Oh, can't see that.
What's a superiority dice?
It's a fighter thing.
Sounds like a racist to me.
Yeah, they are. They're virulent racists. We should kill them for it.
We don't like their kind around here.
So this one is that one. We'll roll it. So his initiative goes up to... When's that one? This. So this becomes... Update combatant. It becomes an 11 rather than a 9. And this guy does the same thing. He will go up 8 to 26. Okay. 2. He is going to use his bonus action for second wind. Which is a lousy roll. And then He is going to turn and attack Rot.
I think this wolf was leading us into an ambush. You get us killed.
Well, if it did, he can get the same service as everybody else.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll just tell the Harpers, yeah, we looked, and yeah, he was a dick. He tried to get us killed, so yeah, he didn't make it back.
Didn't know they had
It's
a
normal,
bevy
right?
of professional mercenaries.
He got some good mercenaries, I'll tell you that much.
And then he will use fan weapon.
Dodge, Rot, dodge!
And then he's going to take his action surge and attack
Action
again.
surge.
You can read it.
You can take
Yeah.
one additional action on your turn.
Yeah, fighters get a few special abilities that aren't. They're just freebies.
Oh, and
they're
that
not an
replenish-
action.
Oh,
That
okay,
replenishes
okay.
once every short rest. Huh.
Yeah, so fighters get some benefits because they don't get magic.
I got you.
Um,
I think next time I'll make a fighter instead of a monk.
Well, my backup character is a fighter.
Yeah.
so he's going to use
What level do you have to be for that?
this is like with all the stuff that you've been getting. Fighters pick it up as they go up through the
Right.
ranks.
Yeah.
So as we went up, these guys were automatically leveling up. So we did all the work, and they get the freebie.
Yeah. That's just. I'm sorry. I was just curious. Mechanics. Oh,
So he's going to make a menacing attack with his long sword.
So he's going to spend a superiority dice to do it, though, right?
Yep, he did. And so now Rot needs to make a DC 14 save.
A DC what?
14. And now he will use his offhand weapon.
I think non-lethal
What do I
is
gotta-
off the table.
Which one
For
of these
sure.
dice do I roll?
This is.
You still want to take him alive, Anna?
What dice do I roll?
You have to
let's
roll a wisdom
wis-
save.
A wisdom save.
Yeah, you can hit the in the thing where it says menacing attack. You can hit that.
Oops.
Thing.
Oh.
He stabs his buddy.
Well, it keeps...
He just
Quit rolling! I can't see where I
Okay.
moved it. So I got to do a... Nah, it's not giving me anything on that menacing attack.
Roll a wisdom save.
just click on Rot and just roll a wisdom save.
Saving.
I don't know
He
that
needs
he's
a four-
known for his wisdom, so I don't think he'll save.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. That dog
Okay.
is brave.
He's a good boy.
How many
He
hit
should be
points
rolling-
brought
He's
out?
getting a lot. He's down a lot.
What did he start out as?
35.
No, that's not bad.
Okay.
Somebody likes kicking a
Thug
dog.
number one's got a
Guess
hell of
what,
a dex,
buddy?
doesn't he?
All right, Connery.
I guess we're gonna launch an all-out attack on this guy because this guy must be the boss. So
He's
do we hit him?
That's a hit.
It didn't. He didn't give up the stunning strike.
You have to click it, don't you?
I did. And I said use the ability.
You're out of key points.
That would be an impossibility because I haven't done enough to be out of key points. I have 6.
I'm just telling.
No, sorry,
know.
I have. Okay.
You have 6. I'm
Well,
just
I
telling
haven't
you
used
why
6
you.
key points, so whatever.
Well, no, I'm just telling you why it's not working. I'm not saying that you act.
Just
So you've done Step of the Wind and
once.
2 stunning strikes,
Whatever.
right?
Just,
That's a hit,
I assume 22 is not a critical.
not a critical.
And I'm going to try. I don't know why it's not working.
I'm telling you why it wasn't working. Your key points read 0. I set it to 3.
Okay.
Ferris.
So do I get to do my stunning strike or not?
Oh. Yeah, if you want to, you can.
I assume he will blow it off.
No.
Okay.
oh,
So his movement is 0 at this point. All right.
Howard, I had a question. Does the dexterity bonus do anything for him in regards to when he rolls badly, or no?
No, it doesn't
Who?
do anything
For
for me.
Conry,
It's only
since
if I
he's enhanced.
make a dexterity save or I fall.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more about helping him dodge stuff.
Doesn't even help him dodge. Actually,
Well-
yeah, it doesn't technically boost his dex, so it's not like his AC changed.
Yeah.
If someone does something, they would have to do something that like specifically caused him to need to make a dex save.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know before in the ones that I had, in previously, I know that that kind of thing, it does something to boost their like skill in that regard.
all right. We ready?
Yep.
All right. The one that was just being mean to my dog. Going to shoot him.
Right in the back too.
Yep.
Don't care.
Oh no, I think it's perfectly acceptable. That's my preferred method.
All right, so that's a critical hit. That's that
And I'm
guy.
going to shoot him again.
Nice.
That's also a critical hit.
Note to self: don't mess with Varys's dogs.
And now Rot is gonna bite him back.
Oh,
That's gonna miss.
Ah! All right, Ferris is done.
Anna,
all right. So between Conry and Doggy, which one needs more healing?
I'm gonna guess the
Well,
dog. Kind of got
Connie
jacked
wasn't-
up.
yeah, the dog.
Right. Let's see. How down is the dog? I'm sorry. I wasn't keeping track of his points.
He's down half.
So he's down like 17 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
Dear God.
18.
All right, and I'm in close enough range to do the touch thing on him, or should I move?
You have to move closer.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sorry, this thing is not moving. I'm going. Oops, now I'm on top of him. All right, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and cast. Let's see, Cure Wounds as a. Howard, what is the difference between the second level and the third level of Cure Wounds?
An extra D8 of healing.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds as a second level.
Okay.
There you go.
Dang.
Yep, well, that's most of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's most of it. All but one.
And then am I able to move back still, Howard?
You're in melee now.
Oh, okay. Oh well. I love you, doggy.
Rot likes you too.
Okay.
Who's next?
The thug is stunned. So he doesn't take any actions, but I think he loses the stun condition at this point, right?
I don't know those rules.
Until the end of the end of Conry's next turn. Target must succeed a con saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. Your being the person that did the stunning strike.
Okay. Right. The Fae.
I'm going to bump up 5 feet, and I'm going to hit this guy with poison spray.
Okay.
Try and bottle that.
Does poison spray affect the people nearby too? Do we have to do like
No.
a check?
Sorry, I just got.
No, it's targeted.
Oh, awesome.
So does he just do a saving throw?
Yeah, he does a saving throw, and it's all or nothing, right? So
I think it's all or nothing. Damn it. I'm
All right,
assuming he
anything else?
saved, right?
he did save, yeah.
That sucked. All right, that's kind of all I can do. So that's it.
Right?
We're gonna start with a bonus action of a hex on the dazed. The dazed guy over here,
Okay.
Go.
and then we're gonna give him both Elder Blasts.
All right. So that's supposed to be at advantage.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll just roll it again. Roll a second one. So, high of 19.
Hit.
Damage, normal. And damage from the hex. And because he is in melee, I get the sneak attack. So that's 10, 23. And then he gets the second barrel.
It's not doing it. Oh. That's why it's not doing it.
Oh, and the hex is on his con.
Yeah.
Oh, dead. All right. Okay, then I guess I will give it to the other guy. Is that also at advantage?
No, why would that be an advantage?
Because he's in melee with. Why was the first? Oh, the advantage was because he was dazed.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was because he was some sort of ranged flanking. That's why I was asking. That's probably gonna
A
miss.
hit.
Oh, it
That's
did.
a hit.
From the hex, and then the blast itself. So 11. And that is it for me. I'm pretty happy where I'm at.
All right. He's going to continue to attack Rot.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Attacking a puppy.
Yeah. Who hits puppies? What kind of madman hits puppies? Come on.
Well, hopefully he'll miss and then Rot can bite him.
It's a sign of a disturbed mind.
Actually, I screwed up last time. He's supposed to get 2 attacks per.
You mean when he beat up on Rot?
Yeah.
I thought he
Uh-oh.
did get 2 attacks
I thought he
No, he
was
uses-
attacking with his offhand.
because he did it like 3 times.
So he's dual wielding, but he gets 2 attack actions.
So he gets 4 attacks.
He doesn't actually get 2 attack actions. He gets 2 attacks per attack action.
Yeah.
It's a fine distinction, but it is the difference between taking 4 shots versus 3 shots.
Right.
So he does get 4 or does get 3?
No, 3. Because the offhand attack is a bonus action.
Unless you're dual wielding. No,
So that's his
not
fighting
right.
style or something?
No.
I'm definitely making a fighter for my next character. Dual wielding, yeah.
No, you're
thinking
right.
of-
So that should have been his. So he should have gotten 2 long swords and 1 short sword.
Right.
Isn't that what he did?
And with his action surge, he should have gotten 2 more long swords.
Dear God. So you're saying he might have essentially
Action
cut
surge
down
is no joke.
the doggy if
Possibly.
he would have done his other 2?
All right. So I'm going to say he's going to do that now.
Uh-oh.
He didn't get to do it last time.
Damn.
$27 is enough for a critical.
Duck and move, Rot. Duck and move. Aha.
That's not good enough.
No, it missed.
It's also going to miss. Wow, what a waste.
All right. Ooh.
What's that for?
Well, these are his action surge attacks.
And he got like 4 of them.
He gets the 4 attacks plus a 5th attack?
Yeah, when he action surges and does his offhand, he gets 5 attacks.
Dear Lord.
4 with his primary and 1 with his offhand.
My goodness.
But he gets to do the action surge once per day.
I thought he
Oh,
did the
well,
action
that's
surge
good.
last time.
He didn't get that.
No,
Because I forgot he's a 5th level fighter, so he gets 2 attacks per attack.
Oh, so okay. Alright, so okay, I got you.
Alright, so
Both of these
damage,
guys were
that's
CR5?
No. And now his dagger or his short sword.
Oh, good.
Boy, he rolled terrible.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter now,
Karma.
does it? No, it doesn't. Good grief. Wow, bad
You get for
rolling.
trying to beat up on the dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So does he fall on his own sword or what?
Well, we're going to consult the Book of Armaments. Alright, critical fumble chart. Melee.
Hope you have that bookmark because we seem to go to that page a lot.
I do have a bookmark. What do you roll? 12?
Yeah.
What are we rolling for
Slip
now?
up. You lose your footing. Roll dexterity. And your turn has ended.
That was his last attack anyway,
So
so.
he loses his footing. So he's prone.
Well,
Yeah,
he's going
so
to make a
he-
dex save. He might
You
fall
gotta make
flat
sure
on
he
his
doesn't
ass.
fall.
So he was swinging like a whirling dervish, and he got a little overzealous and lost his footing.
Mhm.
Well, he's been hit a lot, so it makes sense that he would be rolling that bad.
He
Yeah.
hit your dog so many times his arms got tired and he fell over.
Hmm.
Or attempted to, rather.
All right, but that does end his turn, which is kind of irrelevant because that was his last action.
Yeah.
Conway.
Well, we'll move in here. I don't know how that's going to have to look because it would have to look like me moving here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
You
he's
got plenty
flanked.
of movement for
You
that.
got enough.
Yeah, it's only like 25 feet, so
Yeah.
you should be fine.
All right,
Get him, Connery.
get him. I hate that we have to use up every little bit of attack on, like, the flunkies, but that just means the other guy's going to be that much worse.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Okay. But I assume that's just normal.
Yeah, it's a normal hit.
Okay. I've got
Okay.
2. Is he hexed?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to move it yet.
Okay. Alright, so that's normal. That. And that. That.
Yeah, you can stop rolling now.
24s. Okay. I keep pummeling his face into the floor for hitting Rot so many times. And just turn him into a.
All right, so he only hit Rot like 4 times. He missed like 5.
Yeah.
Dude, did you
But he
see
still
how many
tried.
times he tried to hit Rod? I am gonna pummel his. He's not even gonna be ready. His mom is gonna be
going to run in and
His mom's gonna be
start
like
doing,
this.
If Anna hadn't healed Rod, he'd be down to like 2 points now.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
So this is for Rod. This is for Rod. I'm just gonna be
For
punching
Rod.
down on him. I'm gonna be punching down.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna tell Connery drag that other guy in here,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm gonna start first aid after I shackle the one in back.
My hands are all bloody. I don't know how much first aid's
That's
gonna help
fine.
that
That's
guy.
fine. Just get the guy in.
I walk past
I'll
Anna
do first
with.
aid on
I
this
walk
guy.
past Anna with blood all over my hands.
Well, hang on a second. Matt actually did say he was going to pummel a guy after coup de grace on that guy.
Come on. All right. Whatever.
That's what you
Well,
said. you
flavor
were gonna do,
text.
right?
Flavor
if
text.
Connery killed him in a fit of rage, well, say la vie. I'm okay with that.
I think you can still bring him back.
It's not magic. It's first aid.
Yeah.
You want me to use Revivify on one of these guys?
No.
No.
No, save that for us. Okay, I grab the guy's feet
You
and
might
pull him
need
in here. Grab the guy's feet, pull him in here, close the door.
Yep.
Howard, can we do a short rest or anything right now, or are we kind of not?
There's not going to be a chance for a short rest in the guy's conservatory.
Well, if we lock the door, maybe.
Maybe.
How long's
There's
a
no
short
locks
rest?
on the door. They're just latches.
How long's a short rest?
Half an hour.
15 minutes, half an hour. Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause
I mean, I
isn't
don't.
that how-
Obviously, I don't need one. I didn't do shit. But who does need a short rest?
isn't
I do.
that how Connery gets his key points back
Yeah,
or
it
something?
is.
It is, and it's also how I get my spells back. But I don't know that makes a lot of sense in this case. So first aid, Howard, before you start rolling in the background for death saves.
Okay, I'll roll medicine, I guess.
Who are we first aided?
The 2 guards. Anna was really specific about wanting to not kill them.
Not kill them.
Oh, but not
So-
the one that was beating up on my dog.
Well, she
I'm
that's
joking.
between you and her. I can always give him first aid. You can kill him again.
Shouldn't we bind him first?
Well, I did say I put shackles
Oh
on him.
boy.
No, that's fine.
All right, what's the modifier on that? All right, how does the medicine check work? What's the DC that you need to You don't happen to have that one handy, do you,
I'm
Mike?
looking it up. Hold on. With healer's kit, do I have a healer's kit or do I have an herbalist's kit? I have an herbalist's kit. All right, so the last clause without needing to make a wisdom check is it just says a wisdom medicine check lets you stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an illness.
It doesn't explain what the try.
I'm still reading. Hold on. It's a DC 10.
Oh, just that simple. Doesn't matter what's going on with the guy. It's D10.
Unless you choose to modify it. You're the DM.
No.
You could modify it for situations, but it starts
I
at DC 10.
all right.
Okay,
I'm not going to mess with that. So we'll say DC 10, and you rolled a 10. So
I rolled a 10, so he's not dead. He's hating life, but he's not dead, and he's shackled.
I'm satisfied with that.
And then I will move on to the other one if there's time, unless somebody else wants to help out and do the second guy.
What did you
How
do?
about?
Medicine check.
Check 1, 2.
I can hear you.
Do I got anything like that?
Everybody has
Right.
the medicine skill. It's just whether or not you're any good at it.
Mine is +2.
Mine's +1, and I did it.
I got +3. I'll
All right,
do
so
it.
this is
Go for it,
the one that
Buffet.
this is the one that kicked or beat down on the dog, right?
I think it's this one.
no, that's the one Matt pummeled into the ground. It's the one in the corner with
How about a
the
1?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
roll
we
D6.
try.
Buffet.
We try.
Buffet.
Roll-
That's the important.
That's
I think Matt,
hilarious.
he couldn't hear anybody, so he dropped off, and then he should be back.
Can you hear us, Matt? Oh, he
Hello?
looks frozen. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. We can hear you, Matt.
Matt, are you there?
He
Walked
doesn't
out of the
hear us.
room and came back, and now I can't hear anybody.
Uh-oh.
We can hear you.
Huh.
Matt.
Yeah. Maybe he could log back in then.
Well, he just did. He left and came back.
I'm saying log back in again and
Oh.
yeah.
All right. So LaFay's attempt to
Bear the
I'm
dying.
trying. Well, you already stabilized him. I don't know what additional.
He was trying to
medicine-
stabilize the second one.
Oh, he was beyond help.
Oh well.
Okay, well that's fine then. I'm going to get to work on pulling this guy's equipment off because he. Stay in his chainmail, so it's coming off.
You can
Wait,
take his
where's the
chainmail
guy
off.
that's still alive?
He's still marked as dead, but he's right here.
No, right in front
No,
of me. Okay.
it's this one.
No, he's under
The one-
Conry.
There's nothing there.
Conrad's
Yeah,
on
there
top
is.
of
For me.
Okay,
Oh,
now
Oh,
I can
Conrad,
hear you.
there
what
he
do you
is. Okay.
Chandra, what are you
Now
doing to
he's
get the
there.
dead, man? Come on, have some respect.
He's not dead.
He's just
Oh.
mostly
legal.
dead.
He's
Why are you,
sleeping.
why are you
He's-
sitting on the guy's head?
He's
Well,
unconscious.
He
Yes.
he's losing his weapons. He's losing his armor
He's pining.
for the fjords.
Yes, he's pining for the fjords.
While they're messing with the live guy, I'm gonna search the dead guy for.
Yeah, if you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
well.
just
His
as
stuff is now our stuff.
as a help, I'm going to crack open the door, and the sprite is going to fly out to keep watch.
Okay.
I am not able to open the door.
That dude got in his pockets.
Hang on.
Could
one
you help
at a
out?
time.
I'm clicking on the door and it will not open.
It's open.
It's open.
It's
Oh.
open.
I think it's just the game
Oh, now
Being-
it's closed.
flaky.
Lagging.
Yeah, so she's gonna be outside so that if somebody else comes along, she'll be able to tell me. And she will be invisible, and she will be well out of arm's reach.
Fair enough.
right. Conry, you help me with the live one. The other two can strip the other one.
Right.
So each of them are fairly similarly equipped. They have chainmail on. They have a long sword, 2 hand axes, and a short sword. And a coin purse. And regular clothing, and that's about it. One of them has some vestiges of dinner on them. Looks like they had stew.
Holy symbols or anything?
Roll investigation.
These are hidden. Who's the investigator?
I'm taking party notes, but it might be me.
You're the
Who's what?
investigator?
Yeah.
Investigation is
I got +4. It's intelligence.
okay. Yep. So you,
I can roll. You're gonna help me, right?
Yep.
Okay, you don't find any particular religious symbology on either one of these guys'
What's in the coin purses?
coins.
Care to elaborate?
Are they? You
Uh,
know.
So,
Galaxy tokens? Putt tokens? What?
Chuck E.
hey, you guys get to choose your own fate. Roll 10d20.
It's 10
10
D20.
Is it one person rolling?
Well, one for each guy, because they each have a coin purse.
All right.
10 D20. All right, here it comes.
All right, the first guy has 102, the equivalent of 102 gold pieces on him.
All right.
Damn.
I'm just gonna add these to party funds. For now,
I'd say
anyway.
yes.
Yeah.
I say
I
yes.
mean, some
Jason,
of that's in
Jason,
silver.
keep
and
track.
it-
Keep track. You know.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
I was saying, you know.
You want me to do the same for the second guy?
yeah, unless one of you has to do it.
Do you want me to roll it again, or does somebody else want to?
No, just roll it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. Oh, he did.
There was a
add
20 and a
some money on it.
The rest of them must have sucked. All right, 97.
Got it.
And it's a mixture. There's gold and silver, a couple platinum, but that
For
adds up
sake
to
of
97.
bookkeeping, I'm just marking it down as the gold equivalent.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
What kind of weapons do they have?
Short sword, long sword, and hand axes.
Which can be thrown.
Right.
Do we have
How,
anybody
how many
that
hand
can use
axes
that?
were there? 4?
2 each.
Was it 2 each?
Yep.
Would that be beneficial to anybody or no?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I've added them to party funds. If anybody wants them, just drag it out.
Would the hand axes or any of the weapons help anybody? Because if
Not
they would
me.
help, if they would help somebody,
Yeah,
I think that somebody should take it.
I am
None
a
of that
weapon.
stuff will help me. I'm not proficient in that stuff.
I am a weapon.
What he tells himself on those lonely nights.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
step away from
Yeah.
there.
I
I'll
have
be
no
right back.
date, but I am a weapon.
Yep. I have an OnlyFans page.
Right.
Nobody subscribes. But I am a weapon.
It's done in the form of a men's rights channel.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh god.
It's the Liver King for D&D.
Oh, yeah.
You might ask yourself how to get this great body. Well, you've got to train every day and meet the 5 tenets of the religion.
Yeah.
There's meditation, body hardening. There's punching, kicking.
Lots of steroids.
Lots of steroids.
Lots of steroids, yes.
Lots of steroids. Yeah, I have a 9 strength, so I don't think it's lots of steroids.
That's herbalism.
Yeah.
Herbalism. You gotta Captain Herbalife.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why Connery's order got run out before. They were running an MLM.
Right. Is that like, subscribe, and
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, I will work on like I said, stripping this one guy, and then the other 2 guys are going to work on the other one. Once we've got that one done, I think we should do a little interrogation.
Yep. Do we think we have time for a long rest with all this, or a short rest
Or a
with all
Not a
this?
long
rest.
rest, but maybe a short.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yep. It's up to you. Yeah.
If we think we can get away with it, I don't object. But
Be awfully nice.
I'm just worried that these guys are expected on patrol or that kind of thing.
I got you.
I just wait for the next one
But
to
if
come
the
by. and
party
we'll
is
just start
okay.
stacking them up
Right.
like a cord of firewood.
I guess we should move the one body that is completely useless and move it behind the piano so it's not readily apparent to whoever opens the door.
Very sorry. I'm very sorry.
We tried, Anna. They just didn't. They didn't want to stay in this realm.
Well, I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, he met his god and was like, I'm not going back.
He said my party's already had 2 resurrections, so can't go for a third.
Too soon, man.
Too soon. So we'll take the gagged one over by the piano as well, so that we can do a little discussion without having it be right by the door.
Roger that.
I'll let somebody with a little bit more
discussion.
leverage than me.
Do me a favor, roll survival. Let's see how good you are at tying someone up.
I'm using shackles.
Oh,
It's not. I'm not tying them up. We took shackles from the copper mine.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed that I took these shackles and I've been carrying these damn things around this whole time. But haha!
Not everyone laughed.
Not everyone laughed. That's true.
When was that? Was Anna there or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember
you were
that.
totally there.
I don't remember that at all.
Some things that
yeah.
Ray does goes unnoticed.
I see that.
Ray's
Oh,
the
Jesus.
quiet one that you don't want to. Anyway, he is in shackles. His hands are behind his back.
Okay.
Are you
No
trying to
tying
say
necessary.
are you trying to say that we would like do some kind of kinky tie up thing? What's going on here? I don't understand.
I think that's what he's trying to find
I
out.
think that's-
but
yeah.
Ray.
Yeah. I don't think anybody here is well versed in that. I'm sorry.
Just Uhtred.
No judgments. No judgments, really, truthfully.
No judgments. It's perfectly fine. But no, I've got
But
shackles
2
and locks.
consenting adults, 3 consenting adults. I don't care,
3 consenting adults and a livestock.
You
So,
know, I mean, whatever.
basket of like
Bags
vegetables.
of, yep. Some vegetable oil.
Well, this derailed quickly.
So we're
Well,
gonna wake him up.
I'm seeing the viewer counter go down as you guys keep talking.
It can't go that far. It's
You
only
can't
at
go
1
there.
hour.
Yeah.
Are you? Is that where our number is right now? 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
So there you go, Howard.
I leave it running, so
So you're actually watching the stream?
no, I don't watch it. I just have it on in the background.
Well,
I do
that's
check
what I
it
meant.
to make sure it's going.
Okay,
last
but Mike,
weekend.
you're actually looking at the count.
Not at the moment. I usually end up seeing it on my YouTube recommended because I'm
Oh,
subscribed.
you don't see me on the chat on the side there?
I
Not
don't
look
watch
at
the
it?
stream. I don't
You
watch the
should
stream
put
while we're
something in
playing
the
because
chat, Morgan.
Yeah.
anyway, I will remove the cloth. I do have a knife. I will make it very clear that I will slit this guy's throat. And I
Okay.
invite the party around to let's get some info here.
All right, so he starts to wake up and he's groaning because he's obviously in some pain.
Yeah. At least he's alive. Just I'll literally tell him, just be happy you're still alive to feel pain. Your friend wasn't so lucky. We couldn't save him.
All right.
I don't think you are.
Oh, you know what I say and what I mean are entirely
Man,
different
he's
things.
like totally cracking up here.
All right.
And we took him over by the piano. Things haven't moved, but we're not like
Listen.
doing this in the doorway.
Listen, our person who may or may not have killed a village tried to save your friend. Is what happened.
Right.
That's all.
What? What are you talking about?
It's not my fault his cranium structural integrity failed.
So Shion says she hears some noise coming from the stairs.
All right. I keep saying that we moved everything to the piano, but nobody has moved. And I can't move the body.
Yeah, the body's been moved.
Okay. Is everyone?
You said you moved this body behind the piano, right?
Yes, correct. That way it wouldn't be readily apparent.
Yep. Everyone else move.
Yeah,
I'll
I gotta-
communicate back and just say, tell me if they're gonna go for the door to the conservatory. And I will re-gag this guy and quietly tell the rest of the party that there's someone at the stairs.
All right. I don't know that I can need to be part of the conversation. I can go post up by the door.
That's up to you. I'm just warning you that it's
All right.
it's a thing.
Yeah. Right here.
All right, so Shion says
Guy pokes his head in. Oh, must have been the wind.
that another one of those dudes has come downstairs.
All right.
One of the
I will whisper
dudes.
to the rest of the party who's close. It looks like it's another guard.
All right, roll Shion stealth at advantage. So he starts looking around.
I'm just going to be cautioning the party, like,
Shion says he went by and he went into the dining room.
Okay.
Or that direction.
Yep. I'm going to signal to. Oh, he's coming back. I'm going to catch Conry's eye.
Yep.
You know, 1.
Got it.
He goes into this room over here.
Okay. I will. I'm within range, so he came back out.
Yeah, came back out. Looks like he's looking for something.
All right. I'm just gonna have. I'm just gonna give her the little telepathic command to follow him and relay what if he's talking about anything to himself.
Okay.
Like this is open. Is he saying anything?
No, he's not. He's just around.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a minute. You know.
So he goes in this door
Mm-hmm.
and he starts talking.
Okay. So what's being relayed by the UAV
How close is she staying?
at the door?
Okay.
So
Have her
that's
roll. Just do
10
roll
feet.
stuff again.
Still at advantage?
She's invisible.
She is. Blackjack. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Roll it till they fail.
That was the second roll.
We're good.
I think it's moot, but whatever. So he goes in and starts to talk, and she goes to listen, and he turns and looks around.
Still can't see her. You just might sense something is there.
Well, all right, so I don't think invisibility is actually perfect in invisibility. I'm not sure. I mean, you can
It's
perceive
pretty
things.
perfect invisibility. It gives the
can't per-
invisibility status. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special senses. For the purposes of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by noise or track.
All right, so clearly he's
The
detecting
dog
the
barks.
noise.
So he might be hearing the wing noise, but,
Yeah.
but that's it. He does not see her. It is not predator vision where there's like a badly mapped.
All right. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually 2 other people in that room,
I do.
and one of them's kind of like sitting up in bed, and he comes back out and starts looking around.
All right. Is there a ledge somewhere along the ceiling that she can land on?
It's like crown molding, I suppose.
So she'll just fly up and hold on to the crown molding for a while so she's not flapping her wings. I don't know if that's at 10 foot or whatever, but I'll just adjust as you say fit.
So he looks in here.
Gone silent. Gone silent.
So he's asking if they had heard any noises, and asked where. At this point, I would name the 2 dudes, but
Right. Thug 1, Thug 2.
yeah. that's where Thug 1 and Thug 2 are. They had names, but
It
the
wasn't to
computer ate
be.
them.
I mean, you could certainly, I
Yeah.
mean, whatever name you were going to use, Howard, it's fine.
Well, one I
Tom
think
and,
was
Tom and
Vesh,
Jerry.
and one was Vesh, and I forget what the other one was.
Yeah. And
Um,
honestly, we don't know their names anyway, so.
Right.
Well, yeah, but I was just dropping names in case you.
Yep.
And they said they have no idea, and so he storms out, shuts the door, and
Does he lock it?
no, he just shuts it.
Okay. Looks like he's starting to move again, so time to take wing.
Yeah.
I'll let the party know that there's a single guard looking for the two that we dealt with. That he's in the kitchen area right now, but he's been going back and forth in the hall and the dining room area.
It's only a matter of time before he comes in here.
Yeah.
I think we should prepare for another ambush.
Roger that.
If you guys want to get into position, we'll just do a repeat of last time, and I'll use the sprite to attract him. Good?
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess I need to wait for Jason and for Elmore to come back.
Anna needs to rotate
Can you
slightly.
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you, so I didn't realize you had wireless headphones. But Jason is totally gone and muted, so I don't know if he's there or not.
He's watching the football game, probably.
There he is.
Wouldn't surprise me. So, Jason, I was telling the rest of the party that this guy's walking around in the hallway looking for the two guards that we downed. Do we want to get in position to do another ambush and then lure him over?
No, you might want to tell him
Jason,
again.
did you hear that?
No, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with some family situations.
Hang on, Howard. So, Jason, I've been telling the party that this guard is walking around looking for the two that we downed, and that we're not going to be able to move around on the first floor with him. He's going back and forth. He's not going to stop looking, apparently. So I think we should just get positions for another ambush, and then I'll do something to draw him over, and
Okay.
then we drop him again, just like we did before.
Okay. I'm going to move in closer.
So
position
everybody
to
get into positions.
All right,
Yeah,
was
I'm
I
gonna
by the
move
harp?
closer.
again?
Yeah, just head by the harp again.
I'm going to move with Connery up front.
All right. I get Connery's eye when he looks up.
Are you right in front of the door, Jason?
I can't tell where the door is.
Is Matt
exactly.
frozen or is he? I can't tell if he's frozen or. Okay, there he goes. So I
think
get
you're right in front of
Connery's
the door.
Connery's attention, and I'm just like,
Oh, what'd he say? He needs what?
I don't know.
I saw something come across my screen.
Is
So
the door
once
here?
everybody's in position, there's 3 doors. One
Okay,
here,
I'll move.
one here, one here.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'll move here.
All right. So
Where's she on?
she's right here.
He can't see her.
No.
No, I mean he literally can't see her. Oh, okay. No, he can't see her. So let's do one more with the. He stops and he kneels down and he sees something.
You mean another stealth check, or what am I rolling exactly?
Yeah. Roll your stealth at advantage. It'll be hard to beat. So he's looking at the blood splatters on the floor,
Oops.
Yeah, not surprised.
And now he's leaving.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's just gonna open the door. Shion is gonna open the door here,
Okay.
which I don't have a button for.
Right here.
Yeah, I know, it's
Matt
just not
just opened
working. All right, well there you go. Thank you.
it. Okay.
We'll see if that gets his attention. He sees a worm inviting light into the conservatory. Colonel Mustard isn't around and there are no lead pipes. It must be safe.
What
The
are those two
music is-
knuckleheads doing?
The music is tranquil.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's sure that it's safe.
No. So he's
Ah,
gonna. That was whether or not he was going to be curious or whether he was going to go get help. He's
Oh.
gonna go get help.
he critically failed and he's gonna go get help.
No,
Alright.
it was how confident he was about going in there, seeing that there was blood, and his confidence was low, so he's going to go get help.
Got
Yeah.
it. All right. Well, I relay back that he's getting out of here. I suggest to so I'm assuming he's gonna go up the stairs.
Yeah.
As soon as he does that, I'm gonna tell the rest of the party that our ambush is blown. Let's relocate to the ritual room.
Oh, okay. So that's back out the
Yeah,
door.
it's back out the door, and it's just one room over to the left.
Okay.
So let's grab the two guys. Let's get out of here. I'll lock the doors on the way out and just leave some bloodstains on the floor.
Okay. I'll carry one body.
Yep. Everybody book it.
I'll carry the dead one.
Jeez, it's the law. Anna, are you staying behind to fight on your own?
No, I am not.
And don't forget LaFay and
Are you still?
Rot. Are we still
You
what?
still have the light out, so you guys can see to move.
She does, yeah. Although it is still hooded.
Right. But
I cannot physically move the body or the yeah, there you go. And then I will close these behind me and mage hand to throw the latch. And we get out of here.
We got all our stuff.
I warn Anna about the light.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to hold somebody's hand then.
Well, it's just muffle it down to like a candle level.
Do we have that ability, Howard?
Well, I guess you would just cover more of it.
You just cover more of it. Yeah. And then I will proceed to work on the window over into the ritual room. We've pretty much got its number because they're all the same.
Where am I, Howard? I can't see myself.
Are you still in the room?
I don't know. I thought I moved out, but now it's all dark and I can't see.
I thought you had dark vision.
I thought I did too.
Yeah. You should have.
It's
dark
magical
vision.
darkness.
I don't see where your token is.
I don't
I
either.
only see mine.
Oh, you've moved way off. I don't know why you're way up there.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Thank you.
What did you do? And I will have the sprite keep watch at the window.
Okay. Where are you all going?
We're going to the ritual room just next door. There's
Is
no.
that to the left or right?
It is to the left. Everybody to the left.
So you're gonna have to help wolves through that window and all that.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got a druid and a ranger. If they can't handle it, we're in trouble.
I guess we discounting the monk.
Yeah, kind of.
Uh-oh.
We always do.
He only had his dexterity boosted, not his strength.
How long does that last, by the way?
I'm not sure. But I'm not impressed with the skill like it was in 3. I think 3 was better.
Lasts for an hour.
Mm.
Yeah, in 3 it's an hour a level.
So once all the party is in, other than the familiar, I'm going to close the window.
All right. Am I in the wrong place to get in?
That's the window.
I can't seem to get in. Yeah,
I
I
see
appear to
light
be-
from there. You go. There you go.
okay. All right.
And she'll leave the light on to help Connery get in, who has gotten up and left. Howard, would you be able to move Connery and the 2 fighters into the room? We'll be careful about not depositing the dead person onto the.
I don't really want to be in the
sigil.
middle of the circle.
Yeah, let's keep them out of there.
Yeah, let's not throw it into the offering circle.
Interestingly, Connery starts speaking in tongues.
Right. Gozar, the Gozarian. I am the gatekeeper.
I'm gonna suggest to Anna that she douse the light for now.
All right.
So you're dragging this thug with you.
Yeah,
Yes, both of them.
the little finger. One word.
Well, he's already gagged and he's got shackles on, so
Yeah.
hopefully he doesn't decide to try anything.
It's probably a master spy. Probably knows the word.
Well,
He did
if he does try anything, I will cut his throat. So
Did we question him?
not
Not
yet.
yet,
We were
no.
going to. I am hoping to get some intel from him about the events that happened here 5 years
Okay.
ago.
Freaking Call of Cthulhu crap.
Right.
Are we
So
dousing the light?
Yeah. Well, I suggested it to Anna. I assume that she did it, but
Yeah.
So she's putting the light away.
Yeah.
for now, yeah.
Looks like she did it on her own.
Somebody keep a hand on that guy, so that we know he's bound and gagged.
Sure. Yeah, I'm right
it's
next
still
to him.
showing
with
for
my-
me, Howard. The light.
I'm not seeing the light. You guys seeing the light? Oh
I
yeah.
am,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the
looks
door
like
in
you turned it
here?
Back on.
Where's the door?
So you know you have
There
a
is no
you have a
door.
light.
There's a secret
have a
door.
light
There's a
switch.
secret door in here.
I do.
It's either secret or walled up. We don't know which.
Yeah. If you right click on your character, can you hit toggle on the very left, toggle torch, toggle lantern, toggle
I want to make sure I'm next
Light
to
spell.
somebody who can see in the dark. By the way.
Sure.
Okay, so when I click on it, nothing's happening.
Well, I'm gonna just do this by hand.
What are
I
you saying?
believe.
Right click on him.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
he's trying to get her. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
To kill the light. So I will be whispering what I see through the sprite. If anything, I'm sure they're gonna come in.
I think we need to have this as like a horror movie from their standpoint. You know?
Oh, from the guards.
Yeah.
Right.
We pulled the body out too, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
So are you like planning on draining him and using the fluids to write red rum in the main hallway floor?
You gave me a good idea. No.
and I can use the Sprite to do so invisibly, so it just appears red.
That would be so classic.
I know what you did.
Yep, that's right. I think it needs to happen.
All right, so the sprite
We'll work
realized
on
that the couple guys with candles have gone into the conservatory, and they're looking around at blood splatters and.
Do they not have a light with them? Oh, they're there. So 2 guards.
They're freaking Sherlock Holmes over there. Is that what's going on?
They're just looking for now.
There's girdle mustard in the library with the candlestick.
The signs of violence. They don't seem to
have
be
a
any
light
CSI.
or-
They do. They have a candle or a torch or something like that.
Candles.
Can't see it.
Candles. Not terribly bright, but they have candles.
How
All
many?
right, so they're going to put out the
How many?
alert.
2.
Two. All right.
And as I said, yes, I did relock the door and relock the window as soon as everybody was out.
Yeah, but you dragged the body out the door, right?
Yes.
Trailing blood the whole way.
Yes, Howard.
I was mopping up behind him.
Unfortunately, I don't have access to prestidigitation, so I couldn't clean it as I go.
Okay.
I will alert the party, get ready for it.
They've found the body. Let's have Shion roll her stealth.
I see you trying to knock my roll away.
So, did you take anything off the body? You took his
Yeah,
phone
we
purse,
stripped
but-
him.
The dead guy?
Yeah,
Both of them.
You took his chainmail?
yeah. Specifically, LeFay took his chainmail.
You realize that's 55 pounds. That is heavy armor.
Took the
You
whole
can take it up with
damn
LeFay.
body. What are you wanting us to leave the body? Is that what you're?
I'm
Nah,
just
he's
pointing
objecting
out
to
that
taking the armor was heavy.
it's a large, metallic, heavy something that you're
We
trying
didn't
to
have
sneak
to
around
take
the
it
garden.
far.
All right, so he's missing his weapons.
His weapons and his armor and his money.
He's just wearing his clothes and lots of blood.
Lots of blood.
Probably
My fist
look like
leave lots of blood.
thieves right now.
I couldn't tell you about the lots or little, but yes.
Well, he took arrows. He took
Several.
dog
Got bit
bites.
by a dog. He deserved all of it.
He was a bad guy.
Let's do this. All right, so they pick up the body and start to bring it back inside.
All right.
They're gonna
I
send
relay
one
relay
kill
that.
the other.
I'm gonna have Shion follow and listen. Slip in through the open door.
he closes the door once they get in, and latches it, locks it. So they're asking where's the other guy and who did this. So they drag him and they set him down. They're just studying what's going on.
All right.
They're looking at all the evidence of the combat that happened over in this corner.
All right. I'll relay back to the party that
Scotland Yard
They're-
is
they're-
over in the other
they're
room.
doing amateur CSI over there.
They're talking back and forth, trying to infer conclusions. Some of them are probably erroneous conclusions, but they're
If I had a way of influencing it, I would try and blame it on the one guard we've got. But I don't have a way of influencing it, so, So, quietly to the party, should we wait him out, or what do you want to do?
You guys, right?
Right now, they're trying to CSI and figure out what happened.
Maybe she should unlatch the door to the outside again.
Sure.
So have we? Sorry, I missed a little bit. Have we searched this room for any secret passages?
No, not yet, but we know that there had been a passage at one point on the south wall. We don't know if it was completely sealed off or just turned into an secret door.
Okay. Well, I'm going to search the room for secret passages.
All right. I'll have her fly back and unlatch the door while they're looking for secret passages.
all right.
And open it, yeah. Is she gonna open it?
Not yet, but you just said unlatch.
Okay.
Do you want her to open it?
Just a thought.
I mean, she
All
could
right.
open it and we could set up an ambush.
So if she's going to take an action like that, she's going to have to give me another stealth. I'll let you decide whether or not you're going to do it before you roll it.
All right. So the question is it like every time she does an action, I have to do another stealth roll?
Every time she does something that's going to have a chance of drawing attention,
All right.
and I'm latching a door would. So if she moves something or does something. All right. And this one spins around, says there's that buzzing sound.
He
It
didn't
goes
hear the
over to
door
the-
unlatching. He heard the buzzing sound. All right. Well, she will move
Well,
over to the side.
She kind of has to hover to do the unlatch.
Yeah. She'll just land on the windowsill for now.
So he goes over there and looks around.
So am I rolling for the searching the room?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and I'm
can,
helping.
Okay. All right. Make your roll.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation. Is that right?
I think so.
All right. It's a terrible roll, but it doesn't matter. From the inside, it's kind of obvious that this wall has been added, and you can see the hinges and the mechanism on the inside. It looks like it's meant to be seamless from the outside, but from the inside, it's kind of irrelevant. There's a door. It is right in the center of the wall.
Wow.
Oh. So it's a secret door from the other side.
Yeah.
It opens from the other side.
No,
It opens from both
the-
sides. It's just this is the non-hidden side.
Yeah.
Can we open it? I'll try opening it.
Well, wait. Where are these guards
All
at?
right.
They're in the
No,
conservatory.
I mean gently, just like nudging it, not like trying to like push it open and be obvious. Just like, will this door open?
Oh,
Well, so there's kind of a latch on the floor. It looks like there's some kind of wire that leads to something on the. So there's some kind of like recessed socket, and there's a latch that's dropped into the socket, and some kind of pull or something that would pull it out, and there's a wire leading up through the wall somewhere on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so that would how you'd open it on the other side, or unlatch it.
Right.
So
Well,
after a moment of confusion, the guard goes back and starts musing with his friend, pointing things out on the floor and looking at the footprints that have gone through some of the blood. And
So I'm going to offer to the party that I can open the door to the outside of for the conservatory, and it will probably draw them out. If we want to then use the secret door, we can try going upstairs.
are you saying that you're going to create a diversion for them to come out?
Pretty
and then we'll
much.
go in?
I'm going to open the trying to word this correct. So I'm going to open the door to the outside in the conservatory, the one that we came through originally. I'm going to open that door. That will draw the guards that direction and probably outside. We can use that time to trigger the secret door and sneak out and around and go upstairs.
Okay. So you're going to open it and then run back to us.
I'm not going to run back to us. I'm going to use the familiar to do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I like that idea. That's good.
Anybody else?
No, that works for me.
Cool.
That's fine.
So Howard, what I'm going to do is Shion's going to open the door and go out,
okay,
and then
Are the stairs to the west or the east?
there's 2 flights of stairs, both directions.
So we're going up the closest ones to us, which are to
Correct.
the west.
Yes, just slightly to the west.
Okay. And I assume I'm right in front of this door.
Sure. So she's going to open the door, and then as soon as the familiar tells me that she's opened the door, I'm going to dismiss and then recall the familiar to make her appear within 30 feet of me, and I'm just going to have her appear right in front of me.
I didn't think recalling a familiar was that quick of an action.
It's just an action. If I want to change her form, or if she dies and I have to call up a new one, that's not fast.
Okay. All right. Let's see what they do. The door opens. The universal number. That means they win. They just won. Sorry, guys.
Game over.
All right. So they start to go over and investigate the door.
All right. And then I dismiss and then say go.
One of
I don't have control over the token in that way. Yeah, there you go. Oop.
Now, Now we got to open this secret door, undo the latch. Carefully and quietly.
All right, who's doing that?
Matt's our breaking and entering guy, right?
Well, technically it's Ray, but
I was gonna say breaking. Yeah.
I mean,
I am busy piloting a UAV.
All right. I'm gonna give Elmer. I'm gonna make a note for Elmer here. That's worth. Yeah, that's worth something.
let me see. What would I use to do that? To roll for that? Stealth? Survival?
I would imagine this is the obvious side, so it's probably just a lever that you pull.
Yep.
Right.
I am stealthy, but I'm not breaking and entering.
I just need to know who's going to pull that latch up. So there's no trick to it. It's pretty obvious. If you pull on that wire, the latch comes up and the door will be free to move.
All right.
I just need to know who's going to do it.
I will do it.
All right. DC 5 to do it quietly.
DC 5.
You need it stealthy. I can do stealthy.
Is that stealth?
Yeah, it's stealth because you're trying to be quiet.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
You're gentle. You pull the thing up, and the door swings open.
All right, and we're going through, correct?
Yeah. We need to get up the stairs.
Ah.
And you're the blind leading the blind.
I'm not blind.
I'll go with Ray.
Sure. I'll hold your hand like a seeing eye dog.
All right.
I
don't know how
can't
to
move
do it,
both of
right?
us, so.
All right. You hear voices in the conservatory, and the light
You
starts to move.
Rot's gonna guide Anna.
Yeah, so if you could help me with that, Howard, because I can't see anything.
Yeah, I think Matt let go or something because he's.
What?
I'm teasing you.
Oh, okay.
Howard has to move you because you can't see, but you were being guided along by me, and I went ahead.
Where did Ray go?
He went up the stairs, just like we planned.
All right. Well, I can't engage the stairs since I can't see them.
They are right here. Whoops.
I know they're right there, but I can't. When possessing Matt, I can't use the stairs because he can't see the icon. That's a silly thing, but okay.
I'm gonna suggest that for this kind of situation in the future, you let us turn on like at least candle level, just so that the party can be guided without needing DM help.
Yeah. Are you dragging this guy with you?
No, I am leading him along. I'm not dragging him physically.
All right. That had not occurred to me that you're.
Anybody shut the
pulling him.
door behind us?
Unfortunately, I don't know that any of us know the
I
trigger
know.
on the other side.
Might have been best to keep it open then. It's probably a
Unfortunately, I
candle.
don't think we'll be able to take the guard with us.
Now, Howard, do I need to be moved to some other location? Because I think I'm still in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should be with Rot.
Well, tell you what, why don't you have Rot lead her? Good grief.
Very weakened at Bernie's feel.
Where's Rot?
He's upstairs already.
What about Jason?
I don't know
Why
where
don't you,
Jason is.
He's got dark
I'm
vision.
still
He
in
should be able to...
the room with Anna, hanging out.
All right, Anna, you follow LaFay. He's not really carrying a torch, but
Okay. So, I'm on top of it.
I'll tell you what,
Maybe
these stairs
go.
work the best so far that I've
going up the
messed
stairs
with.
here. There goes the light. So realistically, you need to be able to click on that icon there. So you probably have to step away from it.
Which icon?
The
The one that you're sitting on top of. So step away.
sitting.
Now click on that icon.
There she is.
Okay.
Are we all here?
I gotta turn off light sources. How'd you go through a wall?
Uh-oh.
That wall has no clipping.
What?
Because I could walk right through it.
Which wall?
No.
Well, Anna.
Is it
Somehow.
one way?
It's
It
supposed to
might
be
be
a
one
visual.
way.
No, it's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Ray, which way?
So I gesture down this hall, and I will just ping it. And then to the left from from Ray's facing is the
Alright.
the bedroom.
What's that tough thug roll?
I don't know.
They were making a decision. The Fae, you hear voices and you see dim light at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to Anna to tell everybody else to quietly move forward up the stairs. We have somebody behind us.
I'll signal to Ferris that he's at the bedroom.
The bedroom to my right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, here, boy, to the wall.
That's the Ranger's room.
No.
Who's in front of me?
No, but that's the shackled guard.
Oh, what do we do? Are we carrying this guy around? Is that what we're doing?
No, he can still walk. We don't.
Okay.
It's not a leg shackle. It's a hand shackle.
All right.
So like Conry's kind of prodding him along.
Okay. All right, Connery, let's move forward. I'm trying to be quiet, stealthful.
You know, since we have, total complete darkness.
Yeah, am I in the
Hold my
wrong
hand.
area?
Hold my hand.
We have
Connery,
no
I'm
idea.
gonna take you forward.
Yeah, sure.
Am I in the wrong area? I can't tell.
No, you're fine.
You won't be able to tell. It's going to be totally up to.
Oh,
There's no door at the top of the stairway, right?
No,
No, there's no door at the top of the stairway.
I'm gonna very quietly whisper that we've got company behind us coming up the stairwell.
All right.
Probably proceed, or either
well,
proceed
we're
or ambush that.
I would rather hide, but I point into this room, which no one can see because it's totally dark inside, like a cave. I have no idea how to signal to the party other than to whisper, "Here, here."
All right, so there's a guy coming up the stairs now.
Okay, we're gonna. I'm gonna take Connery's hand and.
Yeah, I'm like going down south.
I'm gonna guide him to where I
an
hear
open door.
Ray.
Right, so let's do this. It wouldn't necessarily be combat. Let's do initiatives. We resolve actions from here.
I don't think I've gotten a good initiative roll in like probably 10 games.
Yeah, mine have been really bad.
So that tough thug that's there is the one that you're prodding. Yeah, I'm just seeing if we got anyone on top of anyone. Conry was following.
He was following me.
Okay. And then Anna was following LaFay.
Hmm.
And the wolf, and Conry's leading this thug, so he would be there. Okay. Do I have everyone?
Yeah, Ferris is down the hall there.
Okay, we're going to do this again. There we go. Oh, I'm going to pull my hair out tonight.
Are they doing the same thing again?
I'm moving back. I just need to. There. I'm happy with that. Rod doesn't get his own initiative. Rot goes
No.
when Ferris goes. So I'm actually just gonna remove him as a combatant to simplify things. There you go. You guys caught a break. The thugs are going slowly. All right. So Ferris, wherever you're at, I can't see where you're at. Some of the people have started to duck into a room back down the hallway. They duck. Some of the people behind you have ducked through the door. You see the light coming up the stairs behind you. People are ducking for cover. What are you gonna do?
Well, if I'm sure the others haven't, the light and the folks coming up haven't seen Rot or myself, can I tell if
now
they? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't seem like it for now.
Why would you do that?
Ray's playing craps on his own, waiting for everyone. It doesn't look like it. You have no reason to suspect. They can't see you at the moment. You can't see them. All you can do is something coming up the stairs.
All right. Well, but all right. But I can see my other players. Are they in the room?
Well, there's it looks like the wolf, Rot, LaFay, and Anna are still outside. It looks like everyone else may have been.
Can we still move? I'd like to move inside the door.
Yeah.
Well, you get on your turn. You can.
Oh, okay.
All right. I am going to, as fast and as quietly as Rot and I can, move for the door.
Okay.
So I will move Rot first. Come on.
So their passive perception is 14. Roll a DC 14 stealth check for Rot. It's got to be pretty stealthy.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to roll stealth and meet or beat a 14.
Come on, Rot.
All right. Rot's kind of stealthy. He sneaks in the door. And then what are you going to do?
I am going to do the same thing. Where am I? I guess I'll just roll that for now.
I tell you what, we never discussed it. If you guys choose to move at half speed, you can roll your stealth at advantage.
What does half speed mean?
15
So
instead
if
of 30.
Yeah, 15 instead of 30.
I don't know if.
You got to cover more distance than that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to risk it.
Yep.
Oh.
Good grief! It's a good thing you've got a nice stealth bonus.
I got a good stealth.
All right.
That might have been too far. There we go.
Kylie, you're inside the room. Everyone's ducking in.
Say again.
You gonna do anything? Everyone's ducking into the room with you, trying to be quiet because there's lights coming up the stair. You're already inside the room. Do you want to do anything?
I can't see anything, so unless somebody can direct me to what's going on.
You can see if I turn you around. I think you can see a little bit of light there, can't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
But that
Otherwise,
does. I mean, I've got like a small arc on the whole page. I don't know where walls are. I don't know where anything is.
Well, you're up against a wall. You're touching Ray right now because he was leading you.
Is there any
so
threat
Ray's on your lap.
within 10 feet of me? I don't know.
Not that you're aware of, no.
Okay, so I have no perception of anything besides a faint light coming from a stairwell. I think I don't know. You tell me.
And Ray's just laid you in. I didn't know if there was any preparation things you want to do just in
Yeah, hold an action in case somebody comes within, I don't know, and be able to attack him in defense of everybody. I don't know.
Okay.
He's coming right for us.
You know, I might as well be in a fucking cave in a little box. There's so little light.
All right.
You know.
Well,
All right, we're stealth. It's scary.
So you're gonna hold an action if somebody comes close enough to you that you don't like, you're gonna punch.
Yep.
Okay. Anna?
Am I able to get in the room?
You're right
'Cause
outside
I
the door.
can't see. Yeah, because I can't see, so I don't know where the door is.
So who are you following?
LaFay.
Buffet.
All right. So you could just say, I'm gonna hold an action.
Yeah, why don't you hold action? I'll escort you into the room when it's my turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Ray, you gonna do anything in preparation?
I'm gonna get ready to. I'm gonna switch places with Connery to be on the other side of him, and I'm gonna
Okay.
be ready to close the door.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this.
What was that?
The other wolf,
Hmm.
Chad, whatever his name is.
It's Gabe. How can you not remember Gabriel?
He's because he doesn't speak. He's Chad forever.
All right. So he's gonna move slow and he's gonna roll his stealth at advantage. Uh-oh. All right. So he may have caught a claw on the carpet or who knows what.
No.
Dog fart. They're the worst.
Ray moves to the door. He's gonna close it when the time's right. LaFay?
I'm going to take Anna's hand, and we're gonna that half stealthy mode move in through the door.
Okay, both of you roll stealth at advantage.
Thank you. Right.
LaFay.
God, my rolls have just been terrible.
I don't know why we just don't go loud during this whole thing. I mean, I think that'd be less.
All right, but you are able to
It is
move.
fun to sneak around.
Where are you moving to, LaFay? You can move up
Through
to
the door.
15 feet. All right, so move it.
Yeah. Is the door here?
This one.
I don't know.
You got to do it diagonally.
Hmm?
Hey, you got to do it. You got to go through the door diagonally. It's annoying. I'm sorry. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I would have made sure to put all the. And then.
I got one more, right?
Yeah. All right, Ray. Roll stealth to close the door.
Normal.
Well, you can roll at advantage because you didn't do a whole lot else. So
Like a ghost.
all right. So the guy say, "Oh, what was that?" And they come up and they start looking around. You can
I
see
will use
candle.
this opportunity to recall the familiar,
Okay.
and I'm going to put her on the other side. Do they recall in the
Or-
same state that they were when they were dismissed?
I don't know. You're teaching me something that I wasn't aware of before.
Normally, it's not as useful because you can only recall them and then recall is just recall, but you can only replace them within 30 feet. But because I have a longer communication, it makes it a little bit more useful. It'll be more useful still when I have the extended communication.
All right. The light seems to go down the hallway. And you hear banging on a door. Who's closest to the door? Hannah, roll
I think
perception.
so. All right. Let's see.
Okay. All right. It's something along the lines of, boss, something's wrong.
All right. Well, I think Anna should move away from the door.
All right. So I've
And-
exited combat because there's no immediate threat. So
Right.
Right. So I think Anna should move away from the door. Maybe Conry and I will take point. Ferris move back. Ray move back. Maybe have Rot close by.
Since I'm not sure what state she'll be in, I'll just recall her right in front of me into that open spot and then re-invisible and then out the door.
the door's closed. How are you going to get her out the door?
I'm going to crack it open.
Okay.
Do we have time to study the room? It's like there's
Pretty
a couple
good.
other doors.
No, those aren't doors, those are windows.
Okay.
And we're on the
Is
second
there,
floor, so don't think you can just jump out them.
All right.
Yeah,
I
there's a
guess maybe do we have time to check for any secret passages, any other doors?
Well, I would say that any movement you do is going to trigger another stealth check. If you stand still and say nothing, there will be no more checks. But if you start moving around and taking actions, you'll have to do checks.
I think they're
So-
coming. They're going to come into this door no matter what. So
They're
So
gonna.
if you want
uh,
to, summon your familiar, I assume
Yep.
that has a verbal component to it.
Sure. It doesn't say one way or the other.
It doesn't?
No.
Don't you have to find familiar spell?
I'm not using Find Familiar. The spell Find Familiar, once you have it cast, you can bring the familiar, you can dismiss it or here, let me just pull it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Uh-oh, I think we're losing Matt.
Nope.
he's back.
Just kind of trying to adjust to the blackness.
Right.
The darkness that you're in.
Yep, the darkness that I'm in.
So,
So as an
so
action,
what
I
I
can
what I hear from
temporarily
you, what I'm hearing from you, Matt, is your next character is going to be a half elf, so that you have information.
Yeah, maybe a drow. You know.
All right, so you're saying, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just depending on as an action, I can temporarily dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension, and then if you can dismiss, you can bring back. As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, which it is, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you.
All right,
And it
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
say if there's a verbal component or not.
I'm going to say that there is because you have to communicate your intentions. You can still whisper it and have the effect, but
All right.
There's a chance that they will hear you whispering if you're going to do that.
Okay.
Roll 5 times. Take the lowest one. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Normal or advantage?
Now, Brad. Oh, I mean, Matt.
No, wait a minute. I gotta.
Normal or advantage?
Well, it'd be normal unless you're going to use your.
I'll use half
Inspiration.
movement. I'll use half my movement.
This is verbal. Okay. All right.
And I'll you didn't make a judgment call on whether or not she would be invisible or not. Is she in the same state that she was when she poofed out?
I guess. I mean,
All right. Well, I'm asking because he would know, because that's the whole thing about his class is familiar use.
Yeah.
So since she'll be in the same state, I'll poof her into the hall.
does you have to be within line of sight?
Just says 30 feet.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. So she appears on the ground. She's not flying.
Okay. But she is invisible.
Yeah. Where is she, by the way?
You put her inside a dark room down next to the conservatory where I couldn't move her through walls. She's right here.
Oh. Right. That's her, right?
Real ninjas could be able to see in the dark.
Yep.
Well, Matt took the wrong subclass for that.
Yep.
There actually is a monk. Was it Way of Shadows?
Yep.
Picked the wrong path, man. You
That's
chose
right.
poorly.
I chose poorly.
All right. So the door opens up and there's a dude at the door.
Yep.
And the guy in the halls says, "Hey, we found Vesh downstairs and he was dead. There was blood tracks and it looks like somebody dragged him outside. Don't know where. God, what's his name? Don't
Thug.
know where Thug 2 is.
Which thug?
So he says, "Well, start searching the place," and he closes the door.
Does the room that we're in have a lock on the door, out of curiosity?
That one, no.
But it opens in.
It does.
If I can, I'll relay to the party. I mean, they heard what you said, but
Company's coming.
Okay.
and if I can, I will move. I don't know.
If you relate to the party, you're going to be talking.
Yep.
You need another stealth roll.
Got a time check.
Yeah. All right. Time check says 11:30.
Yep.
Matt's fading anyway.
I'm still here. I just don't have the lights on. I'm trying to be immersive. I'm trying to be immersive here. Yeah.
Yes.
Here, wait a minute. We'll fade back. Wait. Yep. There you go. Is that close to reality there?
So we'll bring it to a close there. We'll pick that up next time, and then we'll say good night to our vast and wonderful audience.
All right, we'll stop the stream here.
Good night, all three of you.